Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're looking at a possible sovereign citizen. I say possible because after covering sovereign citizens for quite a while now, you start to recognize the patterns, and this guy is repeating a lot of the same talking points. What he's saying lines up closely with the recent American state national movement. And as I've said before, American state nationals are essentially sovereign citizens in denial, just rebranded with a slightly different label. With that said, let's jump into it.
All right, we are on the record in file 23-21516-FH, People versus Donald Raymond Lamont Lester. We are here today for a pretrial hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference and also in person. We are, or first let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger-Margosian for Mr. Lester.
All right, and Mr. Dagger-Margosian, where do we stand with Mr. Lester's case today?
Your Honor, at this point, I don't, there's a breakdown of attorney-client relationship. I can't move forward and represent Mr. Lester. I've, without getting into the details, obviously those are privileged, but it's clear that Mr. Lester either needs to move forward pro se, and I can certainly be on standby, or I can conflict this out, but our office is not going to be able to represent Mr. Lester.
Yeah, I would like the ACLU to report. I poured everything to the ACLU. They already have my file and the Civil Rights Commission.
Mr. Lester, I'm sorry, but the microphone at the jail is really bad. There's a bad echo there.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I can hear you. The issue is if you could talk not quite so loudly, because it's an echo in the room that causes the problem.
I'm moving the ACLU and the Civil Rights Commission already are on notice. You can move my file to those. I have sent them my complaints. I've also got the failure to appear, what I was picked up for in the first place, was dismissed. And Mr. Margosian is trying to move forward with a trial, and I'm not feeling that. I want to move for an immediate dismissal because I was harassed for 3 days.
Even if your claims of harassment were true, that doesn't magically erase your legal problems. Harassment isn't some kind of get-out-of-jail-free card, especially when the so-called harassment is simply the result of being lawfully held in custody against your will.
And they already have wind of this. They should be asking for the body cams from August 2nd, as well as the 4th. I still haven't went over any evidence. So the Civil Rights Commission has my paperwork. My affidavits rather, and the ACLU is on standby as well. I just rather for my whole file to go to them and let them represent them, let them take a look at what's going on. I don't have any transcripts. I haven't talked to Ms. Margosian since then. I had to have the jail email the courts for a court date because I've been sitting here for so long. Like I said, the failure to appear got dismissed. That's what I was picked up for originally.
Okay, so Mr. Lester, you've been charged with possession of methamphetamine and 2 counts of assaulting, resisting, obstructing a police officer. You have previously been represented by the public defender's office, and they are requesting to withdraw as your attorney at this point. If that were to happen, another attorney would be assigned to you.
I just said the ACLU. I don't know what part of that nobody understands, but the ACLU is on standby as well as the Civil Rights Commission. I said it again.
You can repeat it until you're blue in the face, but until the ACLU actually files an official appearance on your behalf, that argument doesn't change anything. Right now, your choices are pretty straightforward. Accept a public defender, hire a private attorney, or represent yourself.
You can forward that all over there to them, and they'll take the case without no money.
Also known as pro se, though in this case, it might feel more like going pro solo. Well, there you have it. Third-party intervener, demand for dismissal, special appearance, civil rights violations due to incarceration. I've watched enough sovereign citizen videos to recognize the early stages when I see them. This looks like someone just getting started, tossing around buzzwords and legal-sounding phrases without fully understanding what any of them actually mean.
You know, like
all right. So, Mr. Lester, those That is not an option that I have, to send this
Okay.
case over to the ACLU. If you want the
I
ACLU.
do though, because I do though. So let's get that understood. Now I have that opportunity to do that, and I'm requesting that on record.
Okay, you can request that, but the court is not in a position to do that. If you want someone else to
I
represent.
am, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not simple as you just putting the case together and sending it to him. It's not even you. Mr. Margosian can do it. It's not even your office that needs to do it.
Mr. Lester, please don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
Right. Here we go.
All right. Right now, the public defender's office represents you. I'm going.
No, they don't. He just said he didn't want to represent.
All right, Mr. Lester is off camera. I don't know whether he's still in the room.
I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. I'm here as a third-party intervener and a special appearance.
You know, if I were his lawyer, I'd probably gather up all that paperwork, slap ACLU on the side of the box, and send it flying out the window. How about you? Would you be on board with that?
All right, Mr. Lester, are you in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw from your case?
That's on him. Like I said before, I wanted to go to the ACLU or the Civil Rights Commission. I'm going to say it again for the court of record. They are on standby. They already know about all of this. I shouldn't have never been picked up in the first place. I was harassed for 3 days. 3 days. And you have the transcripts right there in front of you when the officers admitted that they just wanted me. And it's in the police report.
Mr. Lester, I need a yes or no answer to the question of whether you are.
Again, that's on him.
Mr. Lester, I've muted your device, Mr. Lester, because you are being disruptive and you are not allowing this court process to continue. I'm going to give this one more opportunity. I'm going to unmute your device. I'm going to ask you the question. If you don't answer, or if you continue with this disruptive behavior, I am going to hold you in contempt and sentence you to 93 days in jail.
Very unprofessional.
Mr. Lester, are you in agreement or are you not in agreement with Mr. Dagger Margosian's request to withdraw as your attorney?
Well, if you please, yeah, I'm in agreement. If you please send that file over to the ACLU, please.
You do realize your family wouldn't have to post bond in the first place if you hadn't been out in public with illegal narcotics, right?
I'm in agreement with that. Mr. Margosian, are you in agreement with you send that over to the ACLU, please?
Can I get like a contact information? I mean, I don't just send a file to
okay, yeah, but you know where the ACLU's office is. I can get that to you. Yes, no problem. We can go off screen. I can get that to you. I have it right here in front of me. No problem. No problem.
And if that for whatever reason, I mean, that's outside the norm of what
I'm not. It's as simple as saying my rights have been violated. You know that. We're not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not doing it.
All right. Mr. Lester, please stop. So Mr. Lester has consented to Mr. Dagger Margosian withdrawing as his attorney. If there's some arrangement for Mr. Dagger Margosian to send information to the ACLU, that is, the court has no control over whether he is going to do that, and the court has no authority to require him to do that.
And Your Honor,
what the court is required to do under this process is to provide for the appointment of a special public defender. If Mr. Lester can get the ACLU to represent him, then you need to make arrangements to do that. And if there's an appearance filed by the ACLU, then they are welcome to represent him. But as it stands now, he is without attorney, and the court will make the appropriate arrangements to have a special public defender appointed. If the ACLU wants to substitute in place of that person, they are welcome to do so.
Yeah. I also like for a PR bond. I've been sitting here almost 180 days. My bond is ridiculous. My family's not going to be able to pay that.
No, it has nothing to do with your skin color. It has everything to do with your behavior. And I can count on 0 hands the number of times accusing a judge of being racist has ever worked out for a sovereign citizen in court.
All right, I will adjourn this case to February 7th.
I'm requesting a bond, please, for the court of record.
Mr. Lester, let me do one thing at a time. You're constant interrupting me.
I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Mr.
Stop interrupting me, Mr. Lester.
Damn. How did it, man?
Pretrial is adjourned to February 7th at 8:15 a.m. Mr. Lester has made a request for a personal recognizance bond. Court has addressed the issue of bond with Mr. Lester numerous times previously. My decision on bond and reasons for it at this point have not changed.
Supposed to be professional.
Mr. Lester currently has a
Too expensive, sir. Too expensive.
Mr. Lester currently has a $5,000 cash or surety bond in this case, and that is appropriate, in my opinion, to assure his further appearances at this court. And so I'm going to deny the request for a personal recognizance bond.
That's crazy. Because I ain't white. Mr. Mark, go to
Mr. Lester. All right, you know what, Mr. Lester, stop. I muted your device, Mr. Lester. You have been warned repeatedly by me in this hearing as well as in other hearings. You are in contempt of this court as a result of your behavior here today. It's a sentence of the court that you served 93 days in the Lenawee County Jail. There's no further information that the court needs to find the contempt. It was directed in the presence of the court and after being warned numerous times. So, Mr. Lester, you can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today. I will put the device in the waiting room until you are gone.
All right, everyone. That wraps up this video. There is a part 2, but Cole already covered it really well on his channel, so I won't go over the second hearing here. I'll drop a link with a timestamp in the description, just to give you the highlights. No surprise, the ACLU didn't show up. The public defender asked the judge to set aside the contempt of court, and the judge said no. That means he's looking at serving his 93 days on top of whatever sentence comes from his current charges. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If not, hit dislike. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content.